Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your guys' reading for the main collective of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and that this is not going to resonate for every Sag out there. If you guys feel free to check out any other placements that you may have in your natal chart, for they may resonate more than even this reading. So, alright, let's get started. What is happening for the main collective of Sagittariuses at this time? And if any of you guys are interested in my friend's products, please check it out. Light Minded, her Etsy shop is listed down below. She has bath bombs, soaps, and candles, all made with good, natural, high-quality ingredients, as well as handmade, crafted with love. And she spends a lot of time with her products, you guys. A really awesome lady. I love her to death. You guys should check it out. And everything that she has is very unique. All of her senses are very unique. And all of her stuff is really good ingredients. Like, I have very sensitive skin and none of her stuff bothers me. So that's always a big plus. And yeah, check it out. The link will be listed down below in the description box, as well as a promo code that gives you free shipping above anything that's $50 and up in purchase. So please support her and please support me. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you. So let's see here, Sag. What is going on for the collective of Sagittariuses at this time? Okay, I'm gonna redo that because that just felt like a mess. I don't know if something's going on in my Sagittarius's life at this moment, but yeah. Okay. So, Sagittarius, I can already tell that a lot of you guys have been focusing on your home life, as well as focusing on there feels like a kind of like a restriction almost, but with people around you. Okay, if this is not family, these are friends that you consider family, okay? Because I just feel like there is a lot of things going on in your guys' reality at this moment. And Sag, this just feels like you're dealing with a difficult situation here. Okay, Sag, so for a lot of you guys, what I'm saying is that you're starting to feel kind of disappointed at the people that you're surrounded by. Now, this doesn't mean like, okay, up and leave them, Sag. You know, it's over, it's done, cut it out. No. But it just feels like you're around somebody, and it almost feels like two people, maybe 2 or 3 people. But there's somebody or something that broke a promise, and that's what it feels like. Somebody promised you something and they didn't deliver, or they said they were going to do something but they didn't do it. Or again, there's just like this sense of like, wow, I really expected you to fall through on this and you didn't do that. And then it kind of left you feeling hurt. It also left you kind of feeling like, do I even matter to you? So this is a feeling about friends or family, somebody close to you, Sag, and this required you guys to kind of go a little more within. This made you guys kind of question the people around you as well as yourself, because now you're thinking, okay, well, I thought this person had my back. I thought this person was going to be there for me. I kind of had this hope that this situation was going to work itself out, that this person was going to follow through this time, and you're realizing that this person is maybe kind of a little bit flaky. This individual is kind of in and out in a weird way. With that Prince of Wands, there's definitely this sense of like in and out. There is this like one day they talk to you and then maybe for like a week or 2 you don't hear from them again, or you know, or like they ignore you sometimes. Like they'll read your message but then they just don't answer. You know, there's something here about this person that you have come to realize is just not in the up and up with you, who is not giving you what you are needing. And it's almost like, Sag, you're kind of wanting to drop these burdens that you feel with a particular individual or people, but it feels like one person, maybe in particular, that you're having a difficulty with, Sag. You're kind of questioning this person's character, you're kind of questioning this person's loyalty, you're kind of questioning this person in general, and it's like you're debating on like, well, I can't let this go, because it almost feels like, this is what I mean by it feels like there's a couple of people. Now you have one person that constantly tells you, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, and they just don't follow through. And then you have another person who I feel like is the enabler in this situation. They're always like, oh, Sag, you know, so-and-so's just going through a hard time. And they just always like justify the other person. And I don't know if this is a family or if this is like friends. Like I said, this could be somebody that you could view as family. But there's definitely something here about you have one person who's never keeping their promises or who's always just, doing negative things, and then you're sick of it, and then you have this other person who's always like justifying it or always trying to make you just give this other person another chance. And you're at this point, Sag, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna, it's almost like, this is what I'm getting here, okay? It's like you are deciding to, it's like you're making your own decision, right? And for some of you guys, you're not deciding to cut this person out, but what you're deciding to do is maybe pull back more, maybe not invest as much. This is like the decision you're coming down to, because maybe you've heard everybody justifying, maybe you've heard all these excuses, but it's something about you guys going within and really figuring out what you need, what you want, Sag, because there is this sense of you realizing that you may have more out there for you. You're focused on the world right now. You're focused on getting yourself right. You know, you're focused on getting yourself right. You're focused on doing what's good for you. And I just kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, this person has caused a lot of disappointments and a lot of hurt in your life, but maybe you just kept pushing it to the wayside. You know, you just kept ignoring it or turning a blind eye to the pain that they were conflicting onto you because you cared about them, because you love them, because they're family, because they're friends, because they're whatever in your, however you're related to them or whatever your relations are with them. And you're realizing here that you holding on to this is not necessarily what is the best thing for you, but there's something that you are focused on right now for yourself. You know, maybe you're putting yourself first, but maybe in the past you would always just constantly give to this person. So it's almost like you're staying in this relationship, Sag, but you're changing the dynamic a little bit. You're not allowing this person to keep hurting you because you're cutting yourself free from that and you're focusing on yourself. You'll talk to the person, you'll say hi to them, you'll be nice to them, you'll maybe say if this is a group of friends, you'll be cordial with them. But there's this energy, Sag, of okay, but I'm going to still focus on me. I'm going to only do what's really best for me in the end of the day, because you're realizing that this person has time and time again maybe have denied or has not just been right there for you when you needed them. So you're kind of focused on your work at the time, Sag. You're focusing on your pentacles. You're focused on your money, really. When it comes down to it, you're focused on your money. And it's like you're turning a blind eye to this pain or this disappointment, this hurt that this other individual could have caused, but you're just really focusing on up-leveling yourself. You're focused on what's going to make you happy. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're starting to make progress in your life, Sag. And I just kind of get this sense too that this individual may get jealous, honestly. Maybe this person... And I'm not even getting that it's like, because again, there's something about you guys just focused on yourself and just focused on your own pentacles here. You guys have a lot on your plate that you're juggling. You have a lot that you're going through right now. And it's almost like you keep telling yourself, okay, I can't just sit here and keep focusing on this person. Because maybe you did. Maybe you were sitting there thinking about what this person did and didn't do. There is something here about like this person is going through a hard time, right? And then they're taking it out on you, or they're trying to get your sympathy. And you just don't have time for that, Sag. You don't have time for, you're juggling too much already. You don't have time. you're focused on your own coin, you're focused on your own money, and you're dealing with somebody or some people that are trying to get your attention, that are tugging on your energy, and you're just not for it. You're like, I already see it for what it is. I already see this person, what they're doing right now, and you're realizing that, again, this person's not really reliable. There's something about you just kind of, instead of focusing on the person that's not reliable, you're starting to turn a blind eye to it. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna focus on me now. I'm going after what I want, what I deserve, and I'm just not gonna sit here and listen to your lies. I'm healing, I'm doing my job, I'm doing my work. You're staying in your own lane, Sag. And that's what I have to just say. Like, you guys are staying in your own lane. You're focused on your own goals. You're focused on moving forward. You're not sitting here dwelling on whatever this person is doing. And I feel like, again, this person is in the background. This person feels like they're in the background. And they may be watching you, Sag, watching you moving forward, watching you progressing in life. And again, you're just cutting out this drama. There's something about you guys, maybe this person and you, maybe you used to get into the drama with this person. I'm almost getting like stonewalling. A gray, what's it called? Is it gray rock? Gray rock? Yeah, gray, why can't I talk? Oh my gosh. Gray rock. Anyway, you're stonewalling them, basically. I cannot, for some reason, say this. But you are, like, whatever this person says or does, it's just like, you almost act aloof. Like, it's going over your head, or you're not here for the drama. You see this, that it's one-sided. You see that it's not, and that's another thing too, is you're almost taking away this person's ammunition so they can't attack you. So this person feels really like, whoa, what is Sag doing? Because maybe in the past, Sag, you used to battle out these arguments with someone. You used to argue with them. You used to go back and forth with them. But now you're all like, I mind what pays me. I'm focusing on my bag. I'm focusing on leveling up. I'm focusing on healing. I'm focusing on doing... It's like you're having your own glow up, and this person's watching you. This person's observing you. This individual wants to start drama and BS, but you're not. So it's like very one-sided now. So this person feels like they can't get out. It's almost like trying to bleed a stone dry. You're just not giving it to them. So this person is feeling like maybe they're trying to spread lies about you, and you're just not there for it. Yes, it hurts you. Yes, it's painful for you, Sag, to hear the lies or to hear what people are saying or to see what this person's doing. Because for some of you guys, this person's going down a very hard path for themselves. They're not choosing to heal. They're not choosing to evolve. This person is not choosing to even be very cordial with you. And if they are, it's like very fake. And you can feel that it's very fake. And even though this is painful for you, you're still focused on you. You're still cutting it out. And you're focused on your pentacles. You're focused on what's bringing you emotional fulfillment and what is bringing in your energy, basically. You're in your power with that Queen of Wands. You're in your own energy. You're staying in your own lane, Sag. So this person here is trying to make you feel a certain way. That Magician, yeah, you're manifesting new things into your life. And let me get this straight, okay? This is not easy for you, Sag. This has been a very difficult road, a very hard path for you, and you turning a blind eye, you choosing to not feed into the drama is also what's helping you level up, but it also tells me a lot about your strength and your character for not sitting there trying to defend yourself over what someone's saying. Instead, you're just saying, you know what? This person said that about me, that hurts my feelings, I'm still gonna move on anyway. So there's this sense of you guys are starting to up level, and this person almost can't stand it. And it's like they're watching you, and like I said, you're still cordial with them. I feel like you still like talk to them, you're not like in a bad term with them, but you can tell that they are not very happy for your success. This person maybe is trying to downplay your success. This individual is not giving you the recognition that you deserve, Sag, and you're aware of that. So it's like you know, you're just moving forward, you're doing you, and you're trying to do your very best here. And there's this sense of like, yeah, I'm feeling a little disappointed. And maybe you even feel like you need to kind of defend yourself from time to time. There's also this sense of you, like I said, having maybe a wall up with this person. Because this individual, it's almost like they're wishing on your downfall. This person is seeing how good you're doing, but they're not doing good for themselves. So this is kind of like, this person is jealous of you, and they are very envious of what you have. They want what you have. Yeah, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or you could be also dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, and Leo. But I also feel that you guys, you're like standing in your power. Again, very firm on what you're working on, what you're doing. You guys are committed. It's like you're committed to your work. You're committed to your healing. You're committed to your spirituality. You're committed to something, Sag. And you have been very diligent, working very hard. And it's like this person can't take it. They can't stand it. They're trying to put a damper on your progress. But you're like, it's almost like the second that this person says something negative, it's like you put them in their place. You know, you'll have a quick comeback to their negativity. You're like, yep, nope. That's a lie. Yeah, I know you're lying. That's a lie. So it's like, good for you guys. And I feel like this person secretly low-key is like proud of you, but they'll never admit it. Like if this is a family member, like a mom or a dad, they'll like talk crap behind your back, but they're like secretly proud of you. You know what I mean? Like this person, whoever this is, they are secretly proud of you, but they'll never admit it because then it's almost like, I don't know, something about them feeling almost inferior to you. For some of you guys, this is a sibling. This is a sibling. This is like a sister or a brother or somebody or a cousin, somebody that you grew up very close to. This feels like family. And if it's not family, it's like a friend that you feel like is family to you, okay? This person feels not as pretty next to you, not as handsome, right? They don't feel like they look as good next to you. They feel like they don't have the finances that you do. They feel like they don't have the possessions that you have. They feel like in every way, shape, and form, they compare themselves to you, and instead they are not focused on themselves. They're not staying in their own lane, so nothing good is happening for them because they're just so focused on what you're doing. And then when something good does happen in their life, they brag about it. Well, with my Sages, maybe you don't brag, maybe you just like show it, like, oh, look, I got this. And it's like, then this person gets envious, but it's almost like they feel like they have to be in constant competition with you here, Sag. We have Art, which is the Temperance. You guys are balancing yourselves out. You guys are becoming real with yourself. You're like, okay, these are my weaknesses. These are my strengths. How can I utilize this? How can I move forward with this? It's like you guys are actually, you know, you're paying attention to what pays you. You're paying attention to what you can improve upon, Sag. Really good energy here. You're letting go of codependencies. You're moving forward. You're not letting people holding you back. Oh, Sag, this is good. I'm happy to see that you guys are actually progressing. And I just feel like, again, whoever this person is, just think of them like your biggest fan, because like, honestly, our haters are our biggest fans. So yeah, but I just feel like you're dealing with somebody here, Sag, who is just, they're just jealous and they're comparing themselves to you, but they're also mad because it feels like you keep dismissing them or that you're not giving them the attention that they are craving. It's like this person craves your validation, whether you realize it or not, Sag. This individual in your life is craving your validation and they feel like they're not getting it from you. So let's see, what is it that my Sagittariuses are healing at this time? What are you guys going through at this time? But good job, Sag, because it feels like this is a lot of positive energy. It's like you guys are glowing up, you're changing new things, you're upgrading in your life, and you're just, you know, you're not here for the drama. You're not here to appease anyone. You're just being you. You're going after what you want. You're standing firm in your own power. And it's like you have just somebody around you who is jealous of you or who just wishes that they could be you, basically. So we have here personal boundaries. A lot of you guys had to set personal boundaries because you realized this person and other people were encroaching upon your boundaries, which was actually draining you emotionally, physically, right? Maybe some of you guys had to deal with fatigue or burnout, and so you had to set personal boundaries to protect yourself. And I feel like this was not an easy thing for you, but you've learned to master that, and you're on the way of learning to master that, Sag. As well as the mind. You guys are opening up your new mindset. I also feel like you guys are investing in reading or investing in workshops, or you're just investing in feeding your soul, feeding your mind. There's something about maybe even opening your third eye more. You're seeing this person's deceptions. You're seeing what's going on around you. It's like you're not aloof, but you may appear aloof because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're just like, I'm not going to deal with this person. I could tell that they're on some BS, but I'm not going to deal with them. And it's like you're opening up your mind to new possibilities, to new avenues. And that's another thing that's making you become more successful, as well as that self-expression. A lot of you guys are changing up the way you dress. You're changing the way that you do your makeup or the way that you come across people, and even the way that you communicate. Maybe the way that you talk has changed. Maybe you guys are starting to talk a lot better. You guys are starting to become more conscientious of what you're saying, what you're doing. You're realizing that your voice holds a lot of power. It's like you guys are becoming more awakened to your own self. We also have here compassion. And I'm getting here, Sag, that a lot of you guys actually have a lot more compassion for this individual as well. But I also feel like you guys have been on this self-love journey where you've learned to have more compassion for yourself and you've learned to take care of yourself. So I feel like this is another reason why you guys are glowing up or why you guys are progressing in your life, is because you guys are learning to talk to yourself kinder. You're learning to be nicer to yourself. You're learning that when you make a mistake, it's okay. There is this sense that that's kind of what you're learning, right? You're on this path and you're learning to become more compassionate with those around you as well as yourself. And then I get here with that desire. A lot of you guys are starting to be more open about your desires. You're starting to realize like, oh, you know what? I desire this type of car. I desire this type of job. I desire this type of relationship. And it's like you guys are starting to voice that. You're putting it out there and you're willing to receive it. So there is this sense of you guys have had to work really hard on your throat chakra and your sacral chakra. I see that heavily because even at the bottom of the deck, we have creativity here. So we have two throats and two sacral chakras because we have relationships. You guys are on the verge of healing relationships in your life. Some of you guys might notice that some of your relationships are falling apart at this time, Sag, and it's only because you're actually in the process of releasing it so that you can find different relationships, better relationships. You're going to start upgrading in your relationships. And then we have the base chakra, which is the root chakra. So a lot of you guys are starting to heal this finance, like you're healing your finances, but you're also taking action, putting in the work, you're doing your daily routines, and this is also building up that root chakra. So you guys are becoming more consistent in your life, and that is something that's being healed at this time, is you're having more consistency, you're having more open to change, more open to new possibilities. And like I said, I just feel like money's coming in for you guys. And because you set these personal boundaries, or you're working on setting boundaries with people more, this is actually what's going to help set that foundation for you to continue to up level and to continue to move on in your life. As well as, like, again, that creativity. Maybe, like I said, you guys are dressing different, you're creative, there's something that you're working on. You guys have been focusing on your money, you guys have been focusing on all kinds of different things. So this is actually opening you guys up to things that you enjoy doing as well. Like, say for instance, if you guys liked art, but you like painting, maybe you haven't done it in a really long time, it's like you're opened up to doing more of that. You're open up to being more painting, or to go do something that's going to create some kind of it's like you being more creative is also what's opening up your money and your finances and your resources. So, yeah, Sag, this is really what I have for you guys. This is a very positive reading for the most part, and I'm really like proud of my Sages for if this resonates for you guys, because I feel like you guys really are moving forward in your life. You really are progressing in your life, and I feel like people around you are definitely aware of that. They're noticing the changes, and you have people that are not only inspired but also kind of wish that they could be in that same position. So that's what I have for my Sagittariuses. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great, wonderful day, Sag. Thank you. Bye.